Good morning, Vietnam. There was some researcher, I forget the name. When he was kid, he was into some satanistic family, and he said the number of satanistic people in the USA, how much they worship Satan there. He said the number, and I forget, and it was quite like big number. I don't know. I'm just guessing like 15 or something. A lot. Me, I go much further than this number. When you take the monotheistic religions, they are obviously satanistic. For somebody who has a little bit of substance in him, it is satanistic. Even if it's you can put it in a soft satanistic. I don't put it in soft. I put it in satanistic that has been recognized as okay. Two of them practice like sacrifice, like the idea of sacrificing animals to this stupid god, which needs some sacrifice. The idea of mutilating their children, the numbers of mutilated children in those religions are 100%, into the male, into the boys. It's totally satanistic. So for me, it's not like there is 15% of satanistic people. For me, maximum there is 15% maybe of population which is not satanistic in the I don't believe in this bullshit Satan. In the sense of it is bad. It is disgusting. So I would say for me 15% maybe of the humans are not into crappy crappy business with reality. So in this position, what to do good for this humanity? Who are we to say this, we have to save this humanity, and we have to put it in a better situation and everything. This is a little bit how do you call it, presumptuous. Yeah, like a little bit out of your stuffs to do something like that. So this is why when I heard this guy talking, and I made small cut of his talks, because he touches something very which I always felt, but he put it into words. So we have to be free from, if we are free from the bad, we have also to be free from this opposite good, this small good opposite to this bad. In this world of duality, we have if you free yourself for the bad stuff, you have to free yourself for this stupid good. It does exist in the reality of duality, but in reality of consciousness is something that it's taking the whole stuff in one. It's another level. So free yourself from this bad, and the small good, which is his opposite, the other side of the coin. Yeah, and I remember also I did a video a long time ago in French. I was talking about helping people. Helping people, like if you want to talk with somebody about something very important for his health or something, and he said, I don't have time, and he goes like this, and you say, and maybe this guy, if you stopped him, he will not meet the woman of his life, in the next corner. This is I was thinking how sometimes we want something to give goods to somebody, but this good is not the time for it. This person has to do something else, or it has to do another experience in life, and you will change it with this. So if this person is rejecting this because it is following its line of time, it has some experience to follow, and some maybe important stuff, and it will miss it if it takes your little good. So you are both nice person, but you cannot steal the experience of somebody. So you give. If somebody say no, he has something to do. He needs this experience. He has something more important to do. In the next corner, he will save somebody's life. You know, under the car or something. He will save a baby or something. So you don't know. So you don't say you don't give yourself that much of power on stuff. When it's you share information, you do. But the life we cannot steal the experience of the other peoples, you know. So we have to stay very. I would just understand that I was going to use humble word and these stupid words. No. Just understand how it works. You know that everybody is having an experience. This humanity is having an experience. Everybody has to feel something, to live something, to discover something in his consciousness, his own self. This is the game. The game is rising in consciousness, you know. So it's not about being in the best situation, having the best knowledge, having the best stuff, the best you know. It's not that. So I did this video and I really took this example of not interfering with somebody's life more than necessary. So you give the information. If it takes, it takes. If no, there is something behind resisting, because there is a future which is decided. He's going there. He needs this experience, and your little stuff will make him derail or go some other direction, which is not maybe as good for his evolution of consciousness. So this is very important. I use this example for two good guys, but I also used an example where you are sitting with some old guy, you know, and you see him having some condition, physical condition, and you want to help him, you know, and you give him something, and you really insist that he understands something, and maybe this guy is a horrible, let's say, pedophile, just an example to hurt a little bit, you know, and he's abusing some child, you know, every day for months and months. And if he was going to die, this old guy was going to die of this condition, you know, and you are trying to save his fucking life by giving him this very knowledge you have about health and something, and he's resisting, you know. And maybe you force your force, and he takes it, and he live longer, and he will abuse the other child more. You know, I took this example. Those are just stupid games of the mind, just to understand, like that the reality. Everybody is having his own experience and everything, and we have to let the other deploys, the other people, let them deploy. Those are just examples, just to feel the stuff. For example, when somebody is limited or having a problem, and you feel him, you feel like pity for him, or you feel he cannot do this, and you see him and you have this pity. This pity is a vibration, is an energy, you know, when you close that will close this person into a small box. So don't have this, don't subtitle. Don't subtitle people. He can do it. He cannot. He's not enough. He's poor guy. He cannot have he cannot walk good. Poor old lady. She's suffering when she walks. Don't do this shit, you know, because you are adding to them. You are closing them in a vibrational way, in a quantum way. You are adding to their pain. So always keep the stuff open. This is the idea of not judging. Not judging is a really vibrational action, you know, because I can say I hate this motherfucker, but inside I'm not having this vibration, you know. I'm just inside of me. It's not real, you know. Like, for example, hating people. Hate is something that very few people. I don't have. I have anger. I have this shit, but hate is something. So don't hate. Even Bill Gates, even this stuff. So the vibration should not be closing them into small boxes, or because we just make the stuff even more of it, you know. Yeah. So don't put the people into boxes. Don't never. It's not something that helps for more consciousness around. Actually, I was thinking if there is any form of meditation. For example, we will just put ourselves into some consciousness position, that suddenly this Bill Gates is overwhelmed by truth and by light, you know. We feel that this light is going through him, through every bit of his body. All his cells are enlightened about the knowledge, you know. This is kind of changing the stuff, you know. And this guy might I think he will just explode in this. If we do this, he will explode. He will not become like good or something. Just he's too far from this, you know. But this is the way to do. I'm just joking, half joking, half. Yeah. I remember also there was in this channel called Soul Voice. He put a video long time ago about not helping people. You don't know this guy. Don't give him money. You don't know what he has done, what he's doing, what kind of being he is, and you give him, his karma will come to you. This is how he said it. Soul Voice on his video. I will find it and put it in the links. And he said, help people that you know who they are, you know. And he talked about this. He helped in India. He helped a Brahmin. Brahmin is some category of people, you know, who dedicate themselves to spiritual stuffs and everything. So he gave him some furniture from his house, and he said, the day I gave him, a lot of stuff changed in my life, because I helped somebody who was really who was a Brahmin. So yeah, this is what I wanted to say. Yeah, I think the video that has been censored, it was just me giving it maybe a too harsh title. I use the title because this title actually has a story. It is called Let Them Die, and this Let Them Die stuff happened in March 2020. I was in the park, and this cocoa disease just started, the madness started. So I was watching, what is this? I watched a lot of not natural stuff happening, like two bikes parked, but the tires was open, and the tube was out of the tires, the front tire. I've never seen this. What happened to this bike? It is like secured on the stuff, and who would take just the tire and stuff goes out? And I walk and I see another bike like this. Who is doing this? Is the authorities doing this, like for people not to use bikes? I couldn't understand. There was a lot of strange stuffs happening in the air. I went to my usual place in the park, and I have seen the people behaving like very strange. Like the woman keeping distance of two other old friend of her, you know, and saying, we just keep distance, and she said hello from far away, and it was crazy. And there was a guy from Holland speaking English with this Holland accent, which I like, and he said, I ran away from Holland. They are all possessed. They are all possessed, you know, like satanic, you know. And he said, you think I'm crazy? I said, no, man, I totally understand your language. You know, just continue. And we were talking like this, and he said, I'm not afraid of this and everything. And I started talking to him what I know about health and everything. And I was giving papers showing how to incline the bed. And I said, and he saw that I have a lot, so I was giving to people. He said, you are a good guy, you know. He said to me, you are a good guy. And I feel, okay, I'm not that much, just, yeah. And I said, look the people, she's keeping distance from her old friend of forever. They keep 3 meters. This is before social distancing, before masks, you know. And he said, just let them die. He said this to me. It was the first day of this when this shit started, 13th of March or something. I remember it. And he said, let them die. And the same day or the day after, the police came. And they closed. I see them closing the park, like the big doors of the park. And one of the policemen, like a big guy, started to like rubbing his hand after touching the door, rubbing his hand on his pants, you know, like the small virus is a little bit. So it started to go strange till this hyper strange stuff. So let them die, he said. So this is the story of Let Them Die. Okay guys, see you next time.